Have most of you ever played basketball or have watched basketball before? If so, you know it can be a very exciting game to watch. Basketball is very popular and is a sport played all around the world for all ages. I have been around the game of basketball since before I ever even learned how to play. I grew up in the basketball gym watching my sister play. This is where my love for basketball began. I am going to tell you how the game of basketball started and why I enjoy playing it. According to Springfield.edu, the game of basketball was invented by a graduate student, James Naismith, in 1891. His superintendent of physical education at Springfield College, Luther Halsey Gulick, was looking for a new indoor game that would be exciting and simple to play. Naismith had love for athletics. When challenged by Gulick, Naismith began to put his mind to work, and what he came up with was inspired by a game he had played as a child called Duck on a Rock. Naismith used 2 peach baskets from the school janitor. Instead of using a rock, a soccer ball would be used to throw into the peach baskets. These peach baskets were nailed up high on the lower rail of the gymnasium balcony, one at each end. He felt by putting the goal up high, it would prevent the possibility of injury because of him studying the aggressiveness around the goal zone. A man would be stationed at each end of the balcony to pick the ball from the basket and put it back into play. The game would be temporarily paused a while, and then someone climbed up a ladder to retrieve the ball when the soccer ball was made into the peach baskets. It wasn't until a few years later that the bottoms of those peach baskets would be cut to let the ball fall loose. As stated on HistoryBits.com, it only took an hour to draw up these 13 rules. He proposed this method for the game, then put up on the bulletin at Springfield College for all this to read. The game of basketball was born with Naismith tossing the ball to 2 corners, 2 centers, meeting at midcourt. According to HoopTactics.com, the rules have since been altered but the game of basketball has not changed considerably, and they are still in effect today since Naismith's original list of 13 rules was put on the bulletin board. Back then, 9 players were allowed on the court and dribbling wasn't allowed. Today, 5 players on each team are allowed on the court to play against each other. A soccer ball was first once used but was soon changed for dribbling. A foul was created and issued against a player who disobeyed any rule. So many fouls disqualified a player for the remaining duration of the game. A free throw was created for an opposing player to score an extra point when fouled. The determination of how many extra points depended on the shot selection of the shooter when fouled. There are also other variations during the game that can result in a change of possession. This is called a turnover. The distance for the free throw and the three-pointer have changed over time. Coaching was not allowed until later on as well. Every year, rules and regulations change for the game of basketball, and coaches, players, and fans alike have to adapt. These rules keep evolving to make the game more fluid, up-tempo, and more entertaining. Naismith's 13 rules was created 120 plus years ago. But even with all the updated rules, the basic infrastructure of the original rule set is still in place. Not many of you will ever really understand the game, but I know there's one thing that everyone can agree on, is that the game is really exciting to watch. Let me tell you why I love the game. 10 people on a court competing to win a game, giving maximum effort and showing off individual skill sets. Half-court buzzer beaters, game-tying free throws, and game-winning shots. The competition, the hustle, the hard work, the dedication, the teamwork, the spotlight being on those 10 people. As a player, you can hear the crowd roar in the background. Coaches yelling out a play, and teammates calling for the ball because they want to shoot. All the sweat and hard work you put in the gym as a player, it all pays off when you step on that court. It's me versus you. My team versus your team. Who wants it more? I guess it's just the feeling I get when I play. Like the game of basketball is the only thing that matters when I have the ball in my hand. It's been my favorite sport ever since I could walk. When I need to clear my head, I pick up a basketball and shoot. Some of my best memories include basketball. Whether it be practice, pickup games in the driveway, or a complete organized game with friends. I love every second of it. Thank you.